In today's video, we're going to talk about the upcoming race this weekend for the Portuguese Grand Prix at Portimao. Now, before we get into it, here is the schedule for Friday. Here is the schedule for Saturday. And here is the schedule for Sunday. Now, Alex Marquez definitely is going to look to repeat his Grand Prix victory in Malaysia here at Portimao, as he is now free of any championship pressure and he's just going to ride the bike like he stole it. I think there's going to be a good battle between Bisecki and Bagnaia. And all is not lost there between them for the fight for third, but you can never rule out Pedro Acosta either. He's not too far back. One bad race for the two of them and a good race for Acosta, and he could be right on top of them. Another teammate battle then, Franco Morbidelli and Fabio Di Giannantonio. There's 1 point between them, so definitely a lot of fight is going to happen between those two riders over the course of the weekend. Then we have the battle for 8th between Fermin Aldegar and Fabio Quartararo. It'll be interesting to see how the Yamaha goes here. Not holding out too much hope, if I'm very honest, but you never know. That's when the Yamahas tend to surprise us lately. How will Raul Fernandez go? Of course, obviously he crashed last time out and didn't have such a great race after his win in Australia, but let's see, can he bounce back? Zarco needs to kind of have a better race just this week, I suppose. 12th in the last race wasn't really where we'd expect him. Brad Binder again needs a good solid weekend, as does Luca Marini. Yes, his results have been good, but he needs to start pushing on as well, in my view. Enya Bastianini, it's hit and miss with KTM, to be fair. Joan Mir, podium or gravel, really. You never really know what's going to happen with Joan Mir. Trackhouse Racing's Ayagura, hasn't really shone at all. Maybe the second half of the season, yes, he's had the injury, but I thought maybe we'd see a little bit of fire in the belly. Maverick Vinales, will he be back? I know he was training in the Red Bull Center. Let's see what happens for him this weekend. Jack Miller also does need a good weekend. Really, he's not had the best finishing rate all season, but definitely the last couple of races haven't been that good at all. Alex Rins, can he stabilize it? Final home MotoGP race for Miguel Oliveira. Can he go out with a bang? Let's just call it. And then Samkit Chantra. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. I think, if I'm really honest though, the thing that I'm really looking forward to this weekend is seeing how Bulega will get on the Ducati. Am I expecting him to be the front row and this, that, and the other? No, but it will be interesting to compare him against Pecco and the other Ducati riders to see exactly what he's made of. He never really got a chance in MotoGP, and now he's, let's just call it, a world champion contender in World Superbikes. How will he handle it? I believe he's a bit nervous, worried about it, but as anyone would be. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What are you most looking forward to for the Portuguese Grand Prix in the roller coaster that is Portimao? And who is your fastest man on Friday? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.